Pyro here, and welcome to The Longest Journey, a game I only played 2 hours of. I actually did not hear about this game until a few years ago. Originally, I played the sequel, Dreamfall: The Longest Journey, which, from what I remembered, I really liked the story of that game. Unfortunately, I also remember the gameplay being not so great, but I ended up beating the game, so I imagine the story pushed me through pretty well then in that game. I'm hoping this has the same effect. I also heard the puzzles in this game was pretty difficult. Or just, they didn't make too much sense with what goes with what. So hopefully I don't get stuck too much, but there's a chance I might. But I'm sure if I do get stuck, I'll probably look up a walkthrough for that part, just so I can continue the game, because I kinda want to beat this game. That way I know kind of the full story in this series. So, and I'm sure people will leave YouTube comments, because I know if I'm stuck in a game, it's gonna be aggravating to watch. So, with that, let's check the options. Subtitles are on. Okay. Now, I've tried to record this a couple times, and the subtitles, they either kind of mess up or they don't show. So if they don't end up showing while I'm recording, then I will I don't know, I'll just try to be quiet during the dialogue, which there's a lot of it in this game. So let's stop delaying and let's get started. Prologue: A line is in the streets.
So, you've come to hear me tell a story, have you?
That I have.
If you please, we would love to hear one of your stories. You have seen so much. You have lived so long.
Oh, so good of you to remind me of my age, child. No, don't worry. I am an old woman, but I've lived a long and fulfilling life, and I do have stories to tell. Which story would you like to hear?
A true one. A true story.
And true
All my
stories.
stories are true, child. There are enough fairy tales in the worlds already.
The fairy
There's
tales
no
are
need for me to
fun.
make up more, believe me.
Tell us the story of the balance, then.
The balance,
The story of the balance? Oh, that's a long story, child, and not one I'd venture to tell at this hour.
Aww.
But perhaps I could tell you a story that I heard a long time ago. A story that became a crucial turning
Wait,
point
a story
in the
you
history
heard?
of the balance.
So you don't
And that
know if
set in
it's
motion
officially
wheels
true
that
or not?
To this day are still turning.
Please, yes, that does sound like a story we'd like to hear.
Very well. This story, like all good stories, begins where it ends. In a tower. In a realm that is
tower,
no
huh?
more.
Sounded like a fairy tale to me. And Funcom presents. Longest Journey. And now we get the exciting opening cutscene. Which it looks like it's showing little pictures to... cutting it out on little pictures to Try to paint a bigger picture. Yeah, that's it. Got some statue looking thing. Or maybe that wasn't a statue. I don't know. Just going by what I'm looking at. And that's kind of weird, but whatever. Maybe he's gaining some power or something. Something's going on now. Blue eyes. And now we got a gateway to who knows where. Or maybe it's more of a clock than a gateway. I couldn't tell you, like I said, I only played 2 hours. Gateway is kinda glowing now, and now we got a zoomed out version of it. And now we jumped into the future. At least that's what it looks like. And now we're viewing a person that's sleeping. Nice. Such amazing cutscenes. And now, couldn't tell you what's going on. Alright, so.
Don't tell me I'm dreaming again.
Alright, I won't tell you.
No, for once, just once, it would be nice to have a decent night's sleep without waking up screaming from a bad dream at 4 a.m.
I agree. Alright. Now before I actually start playing, I want to apologize for the future if between the cutscenes and the gameplay it's a little not quite smooth transition between the two, because my recording program has a problem with these cutscenes in this game, so I basically had to, well, won't go into details, but basically it doesn't record them, and yeah, and then it throws everything off, and then yeah. So I apologize for any, if it seems a bit choppy between cutscene and gameplay. But okay, let's get started. Landscape.
Postcard pretty.
And I will be trying to click everything that I see just to give the most out of this game to the viewer. Same with the dialogue trees. When I'm discussing a conversation with someone,
Real life never looked this good.
I'll try to talk to him everywhere. Yeah. I'll basically just trying to be doing all the dialogue trees. Mainly to just give the viewer a full look on how each character in the game is.
Oh, perfect. I guess if I don't do something to save that egg, I'll suffer 7 years of bad karma or something.
Maybe. But let's check out the nest.
It's a nest, padded with large scales, very large scales. For some strange reason, I have a feeling I should get the hell out of here before the tenants return.
Yeah, large scales.
I'm in my undies. That's
Did not mean to click her,
so
but
not appropriate.
okay.
This is interesting. I've never seen a scale this size before.
Yeah, we get it. Big scale. Yeah, grab it.
I'll keep it as a souvenir.
Awesome. That's old tree.
I'm an artist, not a botanist, but I'm pretty certain this tree is dead, or close to it.
You may be right. Alright, we got a rock.
Something happened to this rock quite recently, and it probably altered the course of the stream.
Probably.
Hey, maybe that's why the tree's dying.
You're a smart cookie, April. Smart cookie.
Something happened to this rock quite
Okay.
recently, and it
Whoops.
probably altered the course of
You
the
just
stream.
said that, yeah. Alright, let's twig.
It's as dry as a bone. It'd probably snap right off in a second.
Sweet. Let's snap it off. Because that's always a smart thing to do. What the heck? Trees don't
The
grow.
suffering we must endure.
What?
Why do you take such pleasure in torturing us?
Torturing?
Torturing you? Who are you?
We are the voice of all trees, the spirit of wood and leaf.
You're a talking tree?
No, a tree does not talk.
Okay, good, then I'm
At
not
least in
hallucinating.
your tongue. The tongue of trees is the language of wood, root, and leaf.
Okay, now you're just not making any
Who
sense.
are you then?
Like we said, we are the voice of all trees. Whenever an injustice is done, we must speak for the tree if we are present.
It's the branch. I shouldn't have broken the branch off.
Oh, what does it matter anyway? There is nothing more to be done for us. We are simply here to provide comfort.
You're kind of depressing.
final
You're a very
passing word.
depressing tree.
We? I only see one of you.
We are one with our host, as we are all one spirit, but legion.
I'll pretend like that makes sense.
Yeah. Thanks for clearing that up.
We do not expect you to understand. You are human.
And what's that supposed to mean?
What happened to the tree?
Oh, the pain. As the battle raged, we,
Battle?
between the mother and Black Chaos. She was only protecting her child, but it would not back down, and the force of their battle shook the mountain. The brook that fed us was led astray, and without water, we began to wither and die.
Sounds like a terrible fate.
What's the deal with the egg?
Egg? What egg? Oh, of course, the child.
Of course, if there's a mother,
Whenever the
there's
mother
gotta
was
be a
absent,
child, right?
We were entrusted with the safety of the child. But now, withered and without strength, we can do nothing to help. We have failed the mother, and we despair. Our shame knows no bounds.
Who are you again?
We are the wood spirit. We come to all trees in the hour of great need to provide comfort and aid in the passing to earth, and to give a voice to those who suffer. Our time is running out as we speak. The passing to earth is about to begin. Leave us now.
You got it.
What about the egg?
Oh, it is too late. Without sustenance, we do not have the strength to bring it safely home. We have failed, and the earth will know our shame.